Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. If you are in personal reading, you could book your reading through my Etsy shop, or if it's easier for you, you could also send me a text to 971-354-9504. All right, my Cappies, let's start. So the energy that I kept getting in my meditation, I kind of don't want to stay on that energy for too long because I could feel that there's a lot going on. There's a lot of change, and I'm not. There's just a lot of change going on, and the adjustments. Like there's a lot of good things coming in, and then at the same time, things that you really, really, really cared about are falling apart, and it's kind of like asking the universe, like, what does this mean? Because this is coming in and this looks beautiful and all of this is coming in, but at the same time, maybe the things that are falling apart are more emotional and the things that are coming in are more financial, more of the world, you know what I mean? And so I don't know, but let's find out. Let's look into it. Tell me what's going on with my Capricorn, my Cappies. First card out is the King of Swords. Could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or you. Wow. Or you and your partner, whoever it is that you're connected to, because for some, this is going to be a love reading. I have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, but I have the Two of Cups in between. So, but it was the Queen of Swords that held on to the Two of Cups. What I say, as I was saying, holding on, Four of Pentacles, which that's exactly what that means. Where you feel like you can't let go of something because, damn, it felt so good at some point, but I feel like maybe it's time to let go, especially here with the Death card. The Death card is that. The Death card is change. Like, things dying, coming back, dying, coming back, and we go through that, like, every season, too. Or every year, I mean. It's just your big change right now. But it is going to help you move forward because this was keeping you very distracted. This really, or this connection, I mean, it could be love. It could also just be a partnership with someone that is, they're just not ready to let go. Could have been a marriage. But I do have the two of you and the King and the Swords energy, and usually that's not the couple that's married, that's the couple that's divorced. So either you know that you're heading in that direction. I'm getting a lot of pain in my heart chakra too. And the Knight of Wands. My stomach started hurting too. Somebody could be having a lot of stomach aches, like acid reflexes, or there's something that's like maybe your stomach is bothering you while you're sleeping, or you're getting like stomach cramps or something like that. The King of Wands. Whoever this masculine is, they're very they hold on to a lot. Their throat chakra is very dry. Very, very dry. I feel like this person doesn't talk a lot about their feelings, so they're always clearing their throat. Tell me about the Knight of Wands with the King of Wands. Seven of Swords. Somebody doesn't like the relationship anymore. They like the idea of having the connection. It could be you, or it could okay, this King of Swords doesn't like the idea of action anymore. They feel too much pressure, maybe even to change. Like, I'm not ready for that type of change in my life yet. Maybe you're ready to move in and they're not ready to move in. You're ready to get married and they're not ready to get married. Whatever it is, though, I think that in your mind, it feels like the masculine is like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. And the Queen is like, well, I am. Four of Wands with the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. That's my idea of what that's the Queen of Swords saying, like, I want this. I want the Four of Wands is a beautiful marriage. It's a beautiful connection. It's something that actually has a lot of, it's built on a solid foundation. And then the Two of Cups is a lot of romance. It's a lot of love. It's a lot of care. It's a lot of feeling closeness to each other. And the Queen of Swords, as much as she was trying to hold on to this idea, reality hit for this Queen of Swords, right? Of what this connection really is. Tell me about this Queen of Swords with the Two of Cups. How is she viewing the Two of Cups? The Hierophant. What I say? Marriage. She's like, I don't accept anything less. Marriage is that. It's the priest that's about to marry you guys. It's you guys going to the church. It's you. And I just feel like this Queen of Swords is also very powerful in her own way. Because she came out with the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. So I just feel she's a leader. She's definitely a leader. And she doesn't like to wait. there's a very impatient energy there. She could have already moved on, but she's still holding on to it emotionally, I gotta be honest. So if you're playing the Queen of Swords and you're playing it off as if you don't care, you're doing a really good job. I'll say that. You're doing a really good job, because I could tell that you do care, and I could tell that that's your desire, which is like marriage and commitment and all that. But this, whoever this King of Swords is, they're just not ready. And this is the reality that needs to be faced. Like, start looking in that direction of, okay, I see the truth. That's because this is the truth. This person likes to ride solo. They don't like to be with anyone else. They probably do ride a bike. And if max one more person, right? You're not going to be able to take a whole fucking family on a bike. And that's the lifestyle that this person likes to live. They're not really big on the, like, if you have kids and they don't have kids, or if somebody has an idea of something more, I don't know. It feels like this masculine doesn't want all of that. Like, it comes with too much responsibility. But my feminines, if you're connecting to someone that's pulling away, and you notice that, like, pull away. Fuck, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If they're not ready for responsibility, then you are not in a, no. No, you may push you to be lost too. No, you follow the light. You got it. Like, so many, now since I started doing them up here again, like, all of the personal readings are fine. But as soon as I go fucking YouTube, fucking have a problem. I'm just kidding. All right, Three of Wands with the Magician. There's a part of you that wants to manifest this regardless if this person wants this with you or not. That's not going to work. If this person has already told you that they're not looking to be in a relationship like that, and they're not, don't leave yourself there. Please do not leave yourself there. It's only going to leave you more confused. And even if you keep desire, just move. It's not your job to chase anybody or ask anybody to stay, especially for your kids. Do you understand? Like, when it comes to someone that's actually going to be around kids, you have to make sure that they're going to be good around them. You have to, like, date them for a really long time before you allow them to come in and get close to your kids. I understand that when you're a single mom, it's so, you know, but it's no, like, yeah, do it outside. Like, meet the person outside. I don't know. Like, tell your kids to stay inside and you'll go outside and talk to them or something like that. Like, I understand people are like, no, this is my house. I should be able to bring anybody whoever I want in. But there's a lot of men that prey on a lot of people or a lot of men and women. Okay, I'm sorry that I said only men, because it's men and women. So there's a lot of people. I'm gonna fucking just throw all you sickos in there. There's a lot of people that will prey on someone because of their child, especially weak people. Weak-minded people. And please understand that these fucking predators know exactly who to pick. They always know. You'll notice the cycle. It happens over and over and over again to the same person. And it will happen like that because for those reasons. Because they know who to pick. You cannot, like, out here, especially protecting our kids, we cannot even risk them thinking that you're dumb, or that you're not all the way there, or that you're desperate for any type of love. You cannot show any type of desperate energy, especially not for people. No, when it comes to your kids, or when it comes to you, or anybody knowing where you live, or you protect it. You protect your things. Not you know what I mean? Like, I was gonna say the things you love, but then, like, I don't know why just your things came out. But you don't hold on to the people that act like that and act like they're not going to be able to stand your kids. Like, no. Or just stand your life, or stand your anything. No. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm feeling strong Scorpio energy. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. My Empress. You see, it's time for a new beginning. It's time for a new journey. Yeah, we're going right. They're going left. Goodbye. Take care. Forever. Forever. Block that number. It's not even worth it. It's just not. This person, if they're, for some of you, it's not all kids. It's just your lifestyle or you. Maybe they're trying to like force you to be a certain way or trying to train you to be a certain way because they feel like there's an issue with you. All right. So if that's the case, same thing. You walk away. If somebody loves you, they love you for you. They don't love you for who they made up in their mind and then all of a sudden want you to become. That's not how that shit works. But also you have to ask yourself, who was the me that I introduced myself as? Okay, we also have to ask ourselves that, because where it goes both ways here, right? Because if a lot of the times we also make the mistake of going into a connection and pretending to be something we're not, right? Yes, we've all done it, and a lot of people will deny it, but don't forget, we can feel. Anyway, tell me about the Magician with the Three of Wands. I just feel like it's time for a new beginning, and it's going to be better. See, the Moon. Don't let yourself get stuck there, please. My feminines, do not let yourself get stuck having trying to wait for this person to come back around, or trying to just holding on to hope that this person, if it's going to come back around, it's going to come back around. There's not much you could do about that. So, like, hold on to hope that you could, just, not even, I don't know. Not this. It's like, put your hope on things that will actually make you happy. This relationship, I'm sorry, it did not make you happy. This connection, this whatever it was so draining for you. For some of you, it's a work thing. I can feel that. It could even be like towards a friend. For some of you, this has a lot to do with like a friend. But whoever they are, they're liars. They're party all the time. They're never in one fucking place at the same time. Like, they're just moving around all the time. And you, I don't know, when they look at you, they see that it's just too much responsibility. You act too responsible and you make them want to change, and you trigger all of that in them, and they're just not ready for that growth yet. But I feel like this whole like pulling away was meant to be. Try not to go back towards it, especially here, because the Three of Wands, please don't wait. Three of Wands is trying to wait for your ships to come in. With this person, they're not coming in. And I don't want to just say that they're not going to change. I'm going to say it's just because they don't. I'm sorry if it hurts your feelings, my feminines, but this person doesn't care enough. They don't care enough. I just heard that for some of you, this is your masculine energy towards your feminine energy. Like, you don't care about your creativity. You don't care about what it wants. You just, your masculine energy is trying to force you to go after something you know is going to throw you into. I saw a whirlpool. Is that what they're called? I don't know. I just saw a bunch of water though. Like, yeah. I don't see that happening, though. I can feel you. You are going to start a new beginning. The Death card was the last one. So they're saying, like, it's happening. Again, you're going through this huge transition. Some things are good, some things are bad. And you're trying to find the middle ground. Nine of Cups. Make sure you're not drinking or you're pushing yourself into any. Right now, maybe it's just going to be a little bit easier for you to give into some addictions. Stay home as much as you can. I don't usually have to even tell you that, but surrender, my loves. Eight of Wands. Don't be drunk texting. Don't be doing any of that. And if somebody drunk texts you, don't answer. Respond in the morning when they're sober. Make them face whatever they're trying to run from. Okay. Mintakan. Sorry, when I don't know how to say it, I'll just say it in the way that I would say it. It's read it in Spanish. Mintakan. 116. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever gotten this card before. Miss I can't say that word. Our soul group who organized on a planet in a constellation Orion. They were the first stars beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. I mean, I'm gonna try it. Mintakan. Home planet is thought to have been a water world, with the water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Mintakans feel most at peace. I don't know why I can't read now. At home when it is around crystal water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything and light in all beings. Many Mintakans have why am I reading that? Like, have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is as though that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. If you pull this card, it could mean that you are a Mintakan or longing for a sense of belonging. A root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where it is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on earth to call your own. If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feeling. Really? Waiting for the feeling. Sorry, it was private and I kept going back and forth. Like, do I answer it or nah? If so, you are being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now. To choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. That could be why this person is the one that you're trying to hold on to. Remember how I said home? I feel like that's what you're creating, but you were trying to create it with this person, but it's not meant to happen with this person. I think you kind of forced it into being. Or you were trying to force it into being, but it didn't happen. All right, my loves. I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. We'll talk soon. Bye, my Cappies.